Is it gonna rain?
Dipping tastes good.
They're good?
Yeah, especially when melted for some reason. It also tastes good when melted.
All right. Want to see if we won anything? Let's see if we won anything.
All I want to see is money. The money showing up.
You gonna help me? All right, y'all. We don't do this very often, but we got some lottery tickets we gonna scratch off.
Are you sure you don't do that?
Let's see. The kid picked. Which one did you pick?
Oh, I picked this.
This one?
Yeah, I don't know.
Lucky Me Doubler. And I picked Money Match. And I picked Big News. Now, why did you say you picked this one? Because what? Why did you pick this one?
The more amount of money that it shows that you can get, the higher money that you could get.
The higher money I could win?
Yeah.
So you pick them based on the prize. So if the prize is big, that's the one you pick.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I'll scratch off. This is the one you picked, so you can scratch that one off. Let me scratch the one that I first got, which is Money Match.
How do I scratch it off?
Hold on, it says here, reveal 2 matching symbols in the same game, win the prize shown. If you reveal a horseshoe in any game, you win prize shown instantly. If you reveal a 5X in any game, you win 5 times the prize.
What? I don't get it.
Uh-oh, you don't get it, so then you ain't gonna be able to...
Okay. Match any numbers to either the lucky.
Match... Reveal 2 matching symbols in the game. Win the prize. Okay, so they have to be the same.
I'm just gonna scratch it with something in here.
Okay.
This key. This random key that is.
Hey, whoever's on the live, we are lottery tickets, y'all. Listen, I need some money. Okay, and they ain't hiring a sister right now, so we gonna take our chances.
Or like taking your chances. No.
What you say? Because it ain't coming out of your pocket.
Yeah, I ain't the one spending money.
Ooh, boy, I tell you, kids hate. Okay, so none of these matched. 2 matching symbols in the same game.
Oh man.
And I did not win.
Let me get this.
So that was $2 wasted. Hey, Secret, how you doing? I hope you and me too. Blessings, Queen and Young King. Oh, I appreciate you open-minded. How are you doing today? It's Monday. Prize starts at $10. Match your numbers to any of the big winning numbers. Win prize shown. Y'all, I'll be having to read these like 3 times to fully understand, because I know that I done threw away some lottery tickets and won and threw them away because I didn't know what the heck I was looking at or what I was doing. Subbed. I subbed. Can I get a shout out? What up, eBay Sing? What it do? Where you located? Hey, Ethan Peters, how are you? Match any of your numbers. Have you guys, any of you guys played this one? Big win. I think the gold just kind of stuck out. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna get that one. I woke brown and ready for the get down. How you? How old are you? Open-minded. I need to know how old you are, bro.
None. I got nothing.
Oh my God, are you sure? Let's see.
Yes, absolutely nothing.
Match any of to either the lucky numbers.
The lucky numbers, nope. Nothing.
Oh, these are the 2 lucky numbers, and you didn't get. Dang.
Wait, check
0 for
price?
2, y'all. 0 for 2, y'all.
Check price?
That's $4 already down the drain.
What's
Coventry. Coventry. Where is
price?
Coventry?
What's check prize mean?
Coventry. Where is Coventry? What state is that in? What the falafel? I'm 53 and happy to be me. I know that's right. 53, that's a good age right there.
Can somebody tell me what the check prize is, please?
What do you mean?
Check prize right down.
Oh, you would have to, it should tell you a number there.
Yeah, number. Right here.
Oh, it's a check. Yeah, there is nothing there that says what you could have won, huh?
Oh, man.
No idea, son. Snatch here for VA lottery rewards. I never do that, the little extra on the side.
I'm just
And
gonna
I might
scratch
be losing out on
everything.
money that way too. This
The
is the
lottery.
equivalent of Black Life Insurance. What, lottery? I forgot about Dre. Yo, you are not lying. This is what we do. Oh my God, it is.
This is a check.
He ain't lying. Yeah, you didn't win.
Nothing.
All right, y'all. Last one. Hello, everyone. I'm open-minded because I'm open-minded. Nice to meet you all. Appreciate that.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Say hello to the chat.
are these the big winning numbers?
Yes. Okay. I don't know. We're going to have to read this slowly, okay? Match any of your numbers to any of the big winning numbers. So these are the big winning numbers, right?
Oh.
To win the prize shown. Reveal a big and you win the prize, or win it 2 times. Okay, so these are the...
Can I start?
Yes.
I'm just gonna scratch out the things and you tell me.
These are the winning numbers right there. So these, that. Scratch those. You look like my granny when she couldn't find a penny or a dime. She would just take her keys and...
What? It's way easier. The
Cub
bigger.
is based in... Oh, you're in the UK. Okay. That's what's up. I've been there. It's expensive out there.
So there's the big winning numbers.
Did you get a chance to check any of the Olympics while you were out there? Did you go to Paris?
Nope.
I wish I could have went.
Nope, nothing.
America took home the most silver and bronze, I think. I think we tied with China in gold.
Nope.
But we took home the most medals, period. I think 122 medals.
Nope.
Because America rocks.
Nope.
We just got to get our government in order, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, did you get a chance to?
Nope.
You scratch slow. $9 wasted, you guys.
Wait, close. We could get some money.
Oh, we're not done yet. Okay.
10, nothing.
It is 9 p.m. It's 9 there. You're 5 hours ahead. Okay.
Super close. Man, I got
Monday night, 9 p.m. You're a day. You're ahead of us, right?
Ooh.
What part of the Coventry, UK? Is that close to anything that I would know, like London or Sussex or any of those places? Did you get any? Not one?
Big surprise. Nothing.
Not surprised, huh? I'm gonna double check because I mean, although I trust the kid, you got to verify.
I know my numbers.
Okay.
I know my numbers and I can see well.
I'm just gonna double check. Let me see. Hold on. 19, 22, 3, 24. Dang. Don't push that button. How was your ice cream? Was it good?
Pretty good.
All right, go play. I want to talk to the people. Mike Nice is in the building. What it do, Mike Nice? Mike T.
I'm gonna go in the car. To get
It's
something.
nearly the center of the UK. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for joining. You must be bored. Bye. Have fun.
You too.
Be good. Be respectful. Love you. Let me switch this out so I can drink my water. Oh no, where is my pumpkin? Can you go grab my did I leave it at the store? My Red Bull, did I leave it at the store?
No, you put it in the car.
Can you go get it for me? It's in the middle console. Make sure, hey, don't attempt nothing crazy. Make sure you lock it on your way back, okay? I be trying to give him a little independence, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, as a helicopter mom, I always got to go back and double check. So I'm going to be real tempted to go make sure that he locked the car door. But I'm going to try my best to just trust in God and that he is going to do exactly what I told him to do. But it is Monday. So you guys, I did a thing. I wasted $9 on lottery tickets. But no, seriously, earlier I had to stop at the post office, and God had been telling me to call that doctor's office back. I don't know if you guys were here last time I went live, and I was angry because this particular orthopedic doctor kept playing with me and my referral and wouldn't go ahead and just make my orthotics that the VA had approved and said that they would pay for, and they needed the paperwork to be a particular day. Anyways, when I called, I may have left this part out because, you know, that's how us humans do, right? But I didn't cuss her out, but I was yelling very, very loudly. And, you know, I hung up on her, you know, was like, I don't want y'all service no more. Bye. Click. You know, but I was going off. I was going in. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was going through something, and she was like my last straw at that moment. And so, anyways, I called today, and she actually answered the phone. And I was like, look, I just want to apologize for my behavior last week. Like, you did not deserve that. And I am just like so sorry. And I'm just calling I don't want to give you no excuse as to why I did it, why I was going in. And that's my car. Y'all hear that? I stopped it. Never send a child to do a grown man's job. But anyways, when I called and was telling her, I was like, look, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was in the heat of the moment, and I was just frustrated. I said, but either way, that was absolutely no excuse for the way that I treated you on the phone. Like, you literally are just the messenger, and I just hope you accept my apology. And she was like, oh my gosh, you're gonna make me cry. She said, I've done it. I've been there. I have cussed people out. I have yelled on the phone, and I understand we are all human. She goes, trust me. She goes, all is forgiven. She goes, I understand. She goes, but thank you so much for calling and saying that or whatever. And then she said, but I was actually going to call you tomorrow because the bosses was looking at your case, and they are going to review it some more. He ain't got no soda in his hand. That means I left my soda at the store. I bought my soda and left it. Yep, I left it, huh? It's not in there, huh? Dang. Wasn't there. Fudge. Hopefully when we leave here, we can go back and he'll let me have it. All right, go play so I can talk to the people. Go ahead, put that in the trash. Because we don't litter, okay? Hey, make sure y'all go check out Miss Sweets Talk Live from earlier. She was going in. It was so funny because she was complaining about the trash and how we don't take care of our community. What do you want when I just told you to go? If I have to say it again, we're going to have problems. Guess I'm stuck drinking water. Dang. I'm getting better at keeping a straight face because I swear I want to laugh so bad. But if I do, he's going to run back and think I'm joking. I have to perfect that straight face. It is so hard to do because my son is a jokester. 90% of the shit he says makes me laugh. And he don't take me serious. So, it's getting dark. But anyways, she said, she says, we were actually going to call. She said, I actually had you on my list to call tomorrow because the bosses want to look at your case some more. She goes, we even actually reached out to the VA to get them to send us exactly what we need. And I'm like, that's all I asked. Like, and that's my point though. My point is, and I didn't say this to her. I left my spiel with her at just the apology. That was my sole purpose for calling, right? And I knew already in the back of my mind that God will work it out. But the thing is, for us to have to go through all of that just to get like the support and attention that is needed is crazy. I shouldn't have to go off and curse or raise my voice or send an email to the owners for you guys to actually look and do your job. Like back in the day, going above and beyond was literally like your job. That was like the standard. If a person had a problem, you fixed it, you looked into it, you did what you could to help, to mitigate, the issue. But nowadays people just say, oh, there's nothing I can do, da da da. Oh, I'll send you there. You go. No. If I'm telling you I talk to you and I talk to them, why can't you two talk to figure it out when I've already done what I can as the patient, right? But anyways, I apologized. I stepped outside of my pride and ego, humbled myself enough to let her know that I was sincerely apologetic, and she received it. And that's really all I wanted, you know? Because at the end of the day, our job is really to please God. It's not about pleasing other people. It's about doing the work for Him, because your actions is what's going to bring other people to Him. So, ban me from your live. Why? Why you want to be banned? You want to say something? You gonna say something crazy? You like going around getting banned off of people's lives? Could you please read the comment? Oh, you twisted your ankle. How you do that, bruh? What happened? How did you twist your ankle? Once you twist your ankle, you're prone to twist that ankle again, over and over again. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful. But there's two things I wanted to talk to y'all about. One is this book, y'all. Do y'all read? I'm getting back into reading, and I know eBay, I know, but yo, if you'd have known me, 6 months ago, I was a smoker, like a real cigarette smoker. I used to smoke weed. I used to smoke cigarettes, and I've been sober for 2 years now. But I stopped smoking cigarettes and was trying to quit by using cigars, Black and Milds, and those are harsh. Those ain't good for you. So I stopped doing those and I started vaping. And once I figured out that you didn't need a cartridge and the actual oil to put in, that you could just buy it and it's already like this. Yeah, you should feel bad for me. Oh wait, you fell on a trampoline. But once I figured out that everything is in this and I could just dispose of it and get another one and ain't got to worry about the coils and the oil and the thing going out and all that, I could just puff on this and be good, for a week and a half, toss it and get another one. $20, but it's not good for you. Anything that's foreign that you put into your body is absolutely not good for you. You're absolute right. Congrats. And yes, yeah, Mike, because I used to smoke, when I was drinking, I'd go through a whole pack. But and then don't let me be on FaceTime with like a friend or something, and I just smoke, put one out, start another one, and just go. And then when I got sober, I was still smoking, but I had gotten down to like maybe 7 or 8. So basically like a half a pack a day. And that was bad too, and I just got tired of it. Like, it's disgusting. It smells, you smell, everything. This is nothing good about it, And I don't know many other Black women that smoke cigarettes too. So that would be like really bad, like in social settings, because I would literally be the only female out there with a bunch of dudes smoking. Like, not good look. I'm from Cali, from San Diego. You see me representing? California knows how to party. California. Yep, that's where I'm from. San Diego to be exact. You do kickboxing and you want a belt? What? That's what's up, eBay. That's awesome. My son just started boxing, not kickboxing. I wanted him to do taekwondo because as a kid, I always wanted to do taekwondo. We used to pass the taekwondo shop. It was a blacked out window, and it had taekwondo written on it. And man, we used to pass by there, and I used to be like, "Ma, I want to do taekwondo so bad. Let me do it." Da, da, da. She never did. Man, there's a lot of stuff she would do. I want to play the violin. She wouldn't let me because she didn't want to pay the rental fee for the violin. I wanted to go to Faces International because I always wanted to be an actress as a kid. My grandma talked her out of that. Man. So anyways, I was trying to tell my son, yo, you could do taekwondo. And he was like, no. He did karate for like 3 years when he was little. No, maybe like 2 years. And he was just like, I don't like it. But Now he's in the actual boxing, and they do more conditioning than actually boxing. And yesterday he was like jab, jab. He was doing the little, it was really, really cool to see like his progress from the first day to like his fourth, you know. And the other day he had them out there hustling. I mean, they was running up and down the street. I mean, he had them doing all kind of stuff. I am at a TMA Academy. What is TMA? Something, something martial arts academy. That's really cool. Taking care of the mind and the body. Awesome. Awesome stuff. But y'all ain't interested in my book, huh? Because there's a bunch of dudes on here. I've been doing it for 3 years. Good job. Do you eventually want to teach it too? Do you want to teach? Do you teach your children or people in your family, kids in the community, all the stuff that you learn? Because we really got to get back to using our hands rather than these guns and stuff. You know, violence is rampant. But listen, yeah, good. This book here is called The New Couple in 5B, y'all, by Lisa Unger. So I started reading this like 2 days ago. I'm only on page 82, and with me, I give books 80 pages before I say whether I'm gonna finish it or not. If it catches me in the beginning, I already know it's gonna be a go. But if I get to page 80 and I'm still like, oh, this book sucks, I don't want to just dredge through it, then I'll just, you know, not finish reading it. But I'm on page 82, and so far it's pretty good. That's my dream, yeah, to teach. Like when you become a master at something, now you gotta, what you gonna do with all that knowledge? Because it ain't every day you find somebody looking for an ass whooping, right? You can't really practice on people like in real life, for real, right? So you may as well teach it to the kids who probably face adversity like that on a daily basis. Unless you're just a knucklehead and you're about that life and you go looking for trouble, you know, you ain't really facing that type of drama every day. Yeah, the kids need to know how to defend themselves in a good way, which is why my son is in boxing now. Because he be having people that try him, you know, especially at the Boys and Girls Club. He out there with some kids that they not raised like him. Let's just say that. So, you know, he got to learn, he got to do what he got to do. And he has defended himself. And for him, it's really just the last resort. You know, he'll give you a chance. He knows how to work through the proper protocol of saying, hey, you're pressing my boundaries, stop. And then he'll go and tell somebody. And if you still bothering him, he got to do what he got to do. And I told him, look, you ain't going to ever get in trouble with me for defending yourself. Period. Defend yourself. You have to defend yourself. God don't want nobody beating up on his precious child, on his precious cargo, because you are precious. You mean something. But anyways, y'all, let me tell y'all about this book real quick, okay? And y'all tell me what y'all think. So the book is about a young couple. The wife is a writer, and the husband is a Broadway play actor or whatever, right? He ain't no good. He's doing off-Broadway, but you know what I'm saying? He's handsome enough, so he gets roles and things like that. Anyway, they were taking care of his uncle. His uncle died suddenly, not suddenly, he was old, he was dying, and they were taking care of him. Well, the uncle owned an apartment in New York City off of Park Avenue, which is worth millions of dollars, right? The uncle has a daughter, but he was estranged from his daughter, and the daughter did not come to his aid while he was dying. His nephew and his wife was taking care of him, right? So anyways, they struggling, you know what I'm saying? They live in New York themselves, and rent's going up, everything's going up, and the husband needs a new gig, and she need to write a new book. So anyway, she's in the middle of writing a new book. She submits her book proposal to her ex-boyfriend, who is also an editor, and he tells her this is garbage, try again, basically. So she's stressing out. Anyways, the uncle finally dies, and in the will, the uncle leaves them his apartment, right? Now he got this daughter. So anyways, she finds out through a phone call that the apartment was left to them, and the husband, she's at the house, not through a phone call, she's at the house chilling, waiting for the husband to get back from the reading of the will. The husband don't come home before the old man's daughter comes. She ain't never met the daughter, so you know she gonna be a beast. She gets up there, she's like, you and your husband planned this. y'all knew what you were doing. That apartment belongs to me. That's when she figures out, oh, Ivan left us the house. That's what's up. But, you know, she's feeling bad for the daughter. So anyways, the daughter, what are you doing? Look at this kid. Look at him sneaking behind, trying to, look at him. I can't do nothing, y'all. I can't take a piss. I can't take a shit. I can't get in the shower without mom. I can't do a live. Yeah, I see you too, bruh. But anyways, the whole point of me even talking about this book is the fact that the husband is sneaky as hell, y'all. The husband is sneaky as hell because everything she find out secondhand, and come to find out, the husband knew all along that the house was being left. Big Mama, your ass look like Big Mama from the Eddie Murphy. Really? Where do I look like Big Mama at? Where? See, I see trolls are on a roll today. Trolls don't have nothing to do today. It's 4 o'clock where I'm at. If you are on the West Coast or in the Midwest, it is still duty hours, and yet you are online with me talking shit. Where's your job? Don't you have some responsibilities? Where's your job? Anyways, the husband ain't nothing. And I'm going to keep reading this book, and I'm going to tell y'all what happens in the meantime. But at this point, they've already moved into the new building. Turns out the place is haunted. Yep, ATL, and you should still be at work. But you're not. You're on here talking. Don't, really? How big is your private? How big is your private? It's probably not very big. Probably not very big, because guess what? Men that are packing, they don't get online talking shit to women they don't know. Just so you know that. If you didn't know, now you know. But yeah, men who have something they're working with, they don't get online talking to women. It's usually the ones that have low self-esteem, hate their mothers, little dicks, you know. That's usually what happens. So we're going to put you in timeout for 10 minutes. It was a jokey. That's how you joke? Now he joking, y'all. Because I called him out. And he realized, oh, does she know me? Has she seen what I have down there? How does she know I got a shrimp down there? How does she know? It's easy. It's based on your actions. It's not hard to tell when a man is lacking, because he has to make up for it by putting other people down. He called me Big Mama, but I'm not big. Like, why are you doing that? I don't understand it. It's Monday. It's a whole new month. Praise God. What you doing? Anybody over there to play with? Nobody? Say hi to the people.
Hi.
Got flown out. Who got flown out? My cousin is a black belt. Oh, your cousin is a black belt. That's what's up. Oh, this guy right here, he's he does kickboxing.
Who?
His name is eBay Singh. He does kickboxing, and he just won a new belt the other day. He said hi.
Hello.
I told him you're in boxing, and that you're getting good so far. What is it called when you do jab and then you go down? What is that called?
Roll.
A roll. Okay, I thought it was a
think.
swoop. You think? What you mean you think? That's what you said it was, a roll, the other day.
Yeah, that's what they told me it was.
Yeah.
But I don't really know.
Well, that's what it is. Those kids know more than you. He said it's a roll, so you got to roll. Oh, eBay said he got a champion belt. He's the champion right now in his category. That's what's up. Go play.
It's champion belt.
Champion belt. He's the champion. He won. He fought another person and he won. So he got the belt. He the champion. Until somebody better comes along and beats him, and then they get the belt. But the goal is to always stay on top.
I don't get what
He says we call it a duck. Yeah. I call it a bob and weave.
Really?
Yes. I call it a bob and weave, bruh. In the hood, we call that a bob and a weave. But yeah, you learning how to roll. And what are the two called? A jab and a what? Uppercut?
Cross.
Jab and a cross. Okay.
I think.
You think? Quit. You need to be sure. That means you ain't paying attention enough. I'm gonna tell coach. I'm gonna tell your coach on you. I say, yo, he said he don't know what this is called, and he gonna look at you like, really?
If you tell him.
Oh, he's in the finals. That's what's up. All right, eBay.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Hope you make it.
You don't ever be feeling that food on your face. Like, it just be sitting there chilling and you just go on with life, huh? You be waiting for me to come along and tell you, hey, you got some food on your face? Horrible. All right, go finish playing so I can finish talking. There's some other kids over there.
I'll go.
Everybody is little, though. There's some big kids on. There's a big kid on the swing right there. You can go play tag with him. If I have to tell you again, is really going to determine how the rest of our day and our evening goes.
Bye.
He is correct. He ain't correct about nothing. You better quit. Stop. He don't know nothing. It's raining? I don't see anything. Please go. Hey, y'all. I was listening to a gentleman online earlier. His name is Ace the OG. And Ace OG is pretty straight in my book. And the reason I like Ace OG's content is because he doesn't get on there talking to women and telling women what to do to be better for a man. He is literally one of those people that we always preach and say, where are the men teaching the other men? And I appreciate his channel so much. Ace the OG, Donovan, Sadiq, the Black Alpha, you know, guys like that. They get on here and they talk to other men about what they can be doing to be better, right? They're not on here blasting women. They don't use other women as a reason as to why men are this way. They literally, they don't pander to women, telling the women all they need to, all they want to hear. They get on there and they tell the men what you can do to be better. And in his last video titled, being a bad man brought me a bad woman. Because if you're bad, you're going to attract bad, right? And he was talking about that. And the video is really, really good. You guys should check it out. And in that video, there was a gentleman that left a comment, and he quoted Ecclesiasticus 26:3. I think 3 is the verse, but it is Ecclesiasticus 26, and then I think the verse is 3. I don't have that version of the Bible, but I've heard there are other books out there, and Ecclesiasticus is one of them. And in it, he said something to the effect of, dang, I forgot to write it down. What did he say? Shoot. It was in my head right before I left the house, and now I forgot. See, that's what happens when you get old. You forget stuff. But basically, the premise is that, you know, you get what you give for the most part, you know. And Marie Green was saying, you know, what are the green flags in people? What are the green flags in relationships? We focus on the negative. But I'm of the opinion that if you know at least what you don't want, that's a start. At least know what you don't want. Know what's bad for you to say, I know I don't want that. Now let's focus on what I want. But in all of my researching, my dad is 6'3". Oh, wow, you got a tall dude. How tall are you? I can kick over my dad's head. That's what's up. App hot. What I've learned in all of my research and in all of my thinking and in all of my healing is that in order for me to get a man that has all of the green flags, I have to be a green flag woman. Oh, you're only 5'1"? How old are you, eBay? How old are you? Should you even be on this live? You got to be a green flag woman to even attract a green flag man. And I think the key is really just being the best version of yourself in order to even attract and keep a man that has all of the green flags. Now, green flags are subjective, right? You're 10. Oh, you're a kid. eBay. I tell you what, eBay, you can type really, really well. And you sound very mature for your age. So shout out to you. I love the children, and I love that you're doing something positive, you know? Don't spend all day online, though, okay? Especially listening to grown-ups, because if I had known you were only 10, I wouldn't have said what I said to that other gentleman earlier. So, I don't want to block you. Now I just got to be mindful of the way I continue this conversation. Are you really 10, or are you just saying that? I think half of my subscribers are kids, by the way. It'd be weird names. And I'm like, I'm not being rude. I'm just saying you're a child. So I can't say what I want to say. Now I feel bad for vaping. But I'm about to. Because you chose to be here. But green flags are subjective, right? Because what I can tolerate, somebody else might not. Like me being a smoker, I can tolerate another man that smokes, right? Even if I stop smoking, I probably wouldn't mind that he is a smoker, right? But to somebody else, that would be a red flag. That will symbolize to somebody, oh, he's unhealthy. Oh, she's unhealthy. Oh, you know, that's going to bring upon diseases and things like that. And I'm going to have to deal with that later on, you know. That was rude what I said about that person. But he started at eBay. I know you understand that. He started it. I didn't start with him. He came on here talking mess. I got to defend myself, eBay. What am I supposed to do? And I didn't block him. I just put him in timeout for 10 minutes. Hopefully when he comes back, he'll be much nicer. But I doubt it. But green flags are subjective, right? So, you know, people can get on here and they could say what green flags are, what red flags are. But at the end of the day, each person will tolerate what they will tolerate, you know? And honestly, the best way to seek a partner is by being the best version of you. And so I brought my Bible because I'm going to read Proverbs 31. If you are a woman, this is what a woman should ascribe to be. And if you are a man, this is the type of woman you should want. In Ace OG's video, him and the other guy said that both of their wives fear God. And it's the best thing that they've ever had. The best thing a best relationship they've ever had. And they're grateful because a person that fears God is going to respect their spouse. You know what I'm saying? So Proverbs 31, they always talk about a Proverbs 31 woman. And if you are a Proverbs 31 woman, you know, God will bless you with a man that has all the green flags. Bye. Bye, eBay. I'll see you later. So this one here, Proverbs 31:10, titled Epilogue, the Wife of Noble Character. Be good now. You take care of yourself. You have to go to bed. It is bedtime. That's right. Good for you. I hope you really go to bed. Make sure you log off, okay? And you have sweet dreams. I'll see you again. A wife of noble character who can find, she is worth far more than rubies. So a person with noble character, they're worth diamonds. They're worth more than anything. Priceless, really, right? Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life, right? A good woman is going to make sure that she brings that peace, all the good stuff, nothing negative, nothing bad, nothing toxic, only good while she's alive. She selects wool and flax and works with eager hands. Does this sound like a lazy woman to you? I think not. So a woman that does something, a woman that is busy, whether she's cleaning, cooking, taking after the kids, tending to you, tending to herself, working on the side, whatever. right? These are the characters of a noble woman according to the word. She is like the merchant ships, bringing her food from afar. She gets up while it is still dark. She provides food for her family and portions for her servant girls. She considers a field and buys it. Out of her earnings, she plants a vineyard. So not only is she getting up early to make sure that the family is taken care of, she also sets aside a small portion for those that also contribute to her household and to her life, right? Not asking for anything in return, right? With her own earnings, she literally goes out and plants a vineyard, something that is going to bring in more, right? She's planting, sowing seeds into her family. She sets about her work vigorously. Her arms are strong for her task. So whatever issues that come along, she's ready to work through them and get dirty. You know, she doesn't tuck her tail and hide and just wait for everybody else to take care of it. No, her arms are strong for the task. Whatever task it is, she gonna do what she gotta do. I'm talking about Proverbs 31 woman, right? The wife of noble character. I'm just reading off some of these characteristics that God says a woman needs to be. And I truly believe that if we as women are these things, God will bring us a man with all the green flags, okay? She sees that her trading is profitable and her lamp does not go out at night. In her hand, she holds the distaff and grasps the spindle with her fingers. She opens her arms to the poor and extends her hands to the needy. A given woman. A woman that not just takes, but gives. They say it is better to give than to receive. The Bible tells you right there, you got to be a woman that gives, not just takes. She's a giving woman. She extends to the poor. When it snows, she has no fear for her household, for all of them are clothed in scarlet. She's taking care of business. She already know that when shit hits the fan, she already got it covered. That's a noble woman. She makes coverings for her bed. She is clothed in fine linen and purple. Her husband is respected at the city gate, where he takes a seat among the elders of the land. Her husband is respected. So if you are a Proverbs 31 woman, you're going to have a husband that people respect, not not someone that people scoff at and say, "Ooh, that's who she decided to marry? That's who she brought home?" Nope. She got her a good one. Her husband is respected at the city gate, where he takes a seat among the elders of the land. She makes linen garments and sells them, and supplies the merchants with sashes. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. Yeah, because once you've done everything that you're supposed to do, you can just sit back and relax. Just, I'm good. Laugh at the kids, laugh at the clowns that come in online, because you know you're good. You laugh when things are good. When you know you've already taken care of business and nothing else to be done, you're cool. Now you can sit back and relax and laugh and have a good old time, right? But while things are in turmoil, ain't nothing to laugh about, Kamala. Ain't nothing funny right now. We got a lot going on. Anyways, she speaks with wisdom. Start talking about God and then it just all of a sudden wants to go away. Ain't that something? That's something. But I'm going to finish because it needs to be said, right? She speaks with wisdom and faithful instruction is on her tongue. She watches over the affairs of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. A lazy woman, a woman that just enjoys doing nothing. Because what does idle minds do? They get into mischief. They get bored. When I get bored, I start doing and start thinking all kind of stuff to do, right? A couple weeks ago, I was feeling really, really lustful because I was bored. I just wanted the attention of somebody. And my mind was going all kind of places, you know? Idle minds will do that. So you want a woman that's always got something going on, something going for herself, because she can't depend on just you to entertain her. She's got to be busy. Okay? She speaks with wisdom. She's going to teach your kids the right things. That is a Proverbs 31 woman. All right? Her children arise and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. When you're in a family and your kids and the people that you look over praise you and know that you're blessed by God, that in itself is a blessing. That's the type of woman you want. Okay? Not a woman whose kids despise her, don't talk to her, don't deal with her, disrespect her. Mm-mm. Many women do noble things, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceptive, and beauty is fleeting, only lasts for a moment. But a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised, right? Being charming, being beautiful, yeah, all those things are good, and they're nice to have, and they might get you but so far here on earth. But a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. A woman that fears God's wrath and is actually concerned about where she goes after she leaves this earth, that is the type of woman to be praised. Give her the reward she has earned, and let her works bring her praise at the city gate. Proverbs 31:10, the wife of noble character. So if we are all of these things, God will surely bless us with a man that has the green flags. God will bless us with the desires of our heart, because like I said, green flags are subjective. What might be a green flag to me may not be a green flag to the next woman, and so forth. It's really about us. One thing I noticed about, and I said this in my last, one of my last videos where I talked about my last relationship and how I was operating at the lowest of low frequency. I manifested a person who was no good for me, but that's because I was no good for myself, right? So me being, broke, busted, and disgusted, that made me vulnerable to all of the broke, busted, and disgustedness of the world. And I was exposed to that. And I allowed that to come in and be a part of my life. He wasn't no good and I wasn't no good. We were actually perfect for each other. I was not being a Proverbs 31 woman. I was very idle. I was drinking. I was smoking. I was sexing. I was doing whatever I wanted to do. I thought I had it going on, but it was horrible. And guess what? I got exactly what I deserved. A no good person, that was secretly hating on me while living in my house, eating up my food, drinking my water. But that's what I deserved at that time. I wasn't being a Proverbs 31 woman. I deserved exactly what I got. And let me just say, that guy, he wasn't the worst of them. He wasn't the worst. He was actually a pretty cool guy. Great conversation for the most part. Nice to look at, helpful when he could be. He wasn't completely bad, but he just wasn't good for me. Yeah, I do got some big ass glasses. I like them though. I got these from Zlul. I get compliments on these glasses more than anything. I like them. I got to get another pair. But yeah, I deserved that. Respectfully. Oh my gosh. Here you go. Kojane. Is that how you say it? Kojane. But let me tell you something. When I got sober and got better spiritually, financially, emotionally, and mentally, it put a sense of pride and confidence in me to where when I can see a guy that's coming towards me that wants to be a part of my life, I can pick up the red flags just like that, and I can block it and say, no, that's not for me. you know? So me having myself together has made it easier for me to identify the good in other people as well as the bad. So I think that's where the answer lies. The answer lies in us. In order to find the green flags in men, we have to be those green flags and beyond. We have to be the Proverbs 31 woman in order to even identify a man that has all of the green flags. Otherwise, you'll just allow anything in, you know? And that's been my experience for the most part. Where you from, Kojane? You came in here slick earlier, but now you seem a little cool. Where you from? And if you were just joking, my bad. My bad. If you was just joking, my bad. Maybe I was being a little sensitive. You calling me Big Mama and all. What up, Arnie Ba? What's good? How you doing? What you up to? I'm just at the park. I was talking about green flags. Marie was asking about green flags in the relationship because I did a video about red flags. I did a short rather about red flags. It was a short from my video about red flags in relationships, you know, and identifying those red flags. And so she put a comment under saying, well, what are the green flags? And I said, shit, the opposite of the red. You know, if your man is lazy, you know, that's a red flag. What's the green flag to that? Somebody that is, you know, purposeful and does something, you know. But like I said, it's subjective, you know. Everybody has their things that they're willing to work through and things that they're not. But in order to attract and keep the best, you got to be the best. Simple as that. I'm not gonna lie, I have missed out on some great guys. There's one guy I often wonder about. Well, I don't often, but he crosses my mind sometimes. And this is one that I was trying to chase a little bit. And he was a good guy. He's a chief now in the Air Force. He might be retired at this point. I'm just fine, chilling. That's good. It's a nice day today here. Where are you at, Arniba? Am I saying it right? Is it Arniba or Arniba? But yeah, he was a good guy. I remember this is where I know I went. Well, there's two things that I did. Listen, I'm about to be completely transparent, y'all. I can't believe I'll be telling y'all my business like this. But listen, the first thing was he invited me over to his place, and he lived in one of those luxury apartments. I'm just a mere staff sergeant living in a one bedroom or whatever. And he lived in one of those buildings where you got to put the pad key to dry it and the gate opens up or whatever, right? I think he was a tech sergeant at the time, and he had a 300M, I think. He was one of the only ones on base that had like a car like that, and it had his initials on his license plate. So, you know, he liked attention. He wanted them dudes that be at the gym hooping, thinking they could hoop, but whatever. One of them military dudes, right? So anyways, I met him at the E Club one night, and I didn't know who he was. Like, he was one of those guys that was popular on base or whatever. I didn't know who he was, but he was cool. Like, we were at the bar just like chopping it up or whatever, and he ended up leaving. I was like, who is that guy? And somebody was like, oh, that's such and such or whatever. I was like, oh, okay. So I looked him up, and I sent him an email through our global system. Carl's back. Oh, snap, you're in Cali. Okay, that's what's up. Arniba. Okay, I was saying it right the first time. Arniba. And so when I messaged him, he said, I knew you was going to email me. He already knew. So anyways, we were chatting and everything. And he invited me over. We were just chatting. I stopped at the store, got something to drink. And my friend had called me. So I went in the bathroom and I'm talking to her. And I'm pretty sure he thought that I was on the phone telling her about what I had going on. And that really wasn't the case, but I know that's probably how it appeared to him, you know. Oh, she a gossipy one, she a chatty patty, she did it. But I do remember him telling me about his relationship with his mother and how it wasn't going that well, and also that he had never been in a relationship that lasted more than a year. And rather than listening more and digging deep, you know, I took that dumbass phone call. And, so when I got back, the vibe was totally different. He probably was like, damn, she's rude. You know what I'm saying? But I had done that honestly because my friend had did something for me previously, so I wanted to return the favor just in case she was in trouble or needed me. So I took the call, which I probably shouldn't have. But I think he judged me based off of that, and he stopped treating me, you know, a certain kind of way. On top of that, once I found out that one of his best buds was somebody that I had been intimate with before, rather than letting him get close to me, I was just honest and I said, look, I got to tell you something. Like, before we even do anything, such and such, I've been with him. And after that, it was a wrap. There was no way. And I don't blame him. You know, at the time, I was in my feelings and I was like, dang, you really gonna stop messing with me? Because it was just one time. Da, da, da. But no, he wasn't having that. And I mean, this dude used to like stay the night at his house. They would play video games, go out, club, did it like that was his boy. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand. I didn't know that was his boy till I found out that I was his boy. And I was like, oh man. That's why it's important to just not be, you know, laying with everybody and anybody, especially people that don't deserve you. Like, I really missed out on a good one because I had messed with somebody previously that, you know, that he was cool with. And honestly, I don't blame him because his friend was a HOE. His friend was a 304. You know what I'm saying? So he probably was thinking, damn, this everybody, he got her too. Man, so why would you want to mess with a woman who's been with a guy who is a 304? Like, makes sense, you know. But I still would hound him and still bother him here and there. And he finally got to a point where he said something very, very disrespectful on text message to get me to just leave him alone. And so I finally got the message after he said what he had to say, which was very disrespectful and hurtful. But I finally got the message at that point. And I never bothered him again. And he never texted me again. And, you know, I think I looked him up maybe 10 years later. He was doing really well for himself, you know. So that was one that I missed out on because I wasn't being a Proverbs 31 woman, you know. It is what it is. But yeah. Greetings, brother. Says Mike Nice. Mike Nice, what you up to today? What are you up to today? I ain't talking about nothing. I was just talking about this book earlier that I'm reading, The New Couple in 5B. Read some stuff from the Bible. I gotta find that. If I find that, I'm gonna go back and look on Ace to OG's video and see what that quote was. It has something to do with being wicked. Wait, okay, hold on. The quote was in Ecclesiasticus 26:3. The quote was, a wicked woman will soon be a wicked man's portion. Like, and the way I interpret it, I'll make sure I put it later in the community tab. But it was basically saying that if you are being a wicked woman, a wicked man will be able to have a portion of you. You know, broken men seek broken women. Broken women seek broken men. It's subconscious. If you're not doing right, you're gonna pull in somebody that is equally yoked at that level, you know. And yeah, if you out here doing bad, you listen, them men will take you through the ringer and it'll all be deserved. You might have dodged a bullet. You know what? I thought about that too, Arniba. Because even in talking to him, realizing that he had issues with his mom and that a lot of his relationships didn't last past a year, there was something more to it. I really was just lusting after him too. And then after I found out that, you know, he drove that type of car and that he was popular on base, I just wanted to hit it one time, honestly. You know, and then later on I was like, man, he probably was a good dude. You know, but it's possible. I probably did, you know. Everything happens for a reason. I wholeheartedly believe that, good and bad. Moving Mountains Monday. So that's karma times a karma. Karma times karma. It is, yeah. That is karma times karma, boy. That karma will get you. And you know what's crazy, Arniba? I have always been that person that has been blessed to see God, or at least, you know, karma wreak havoc on people that did me bad. Like my ex-husband, you know, I wasn't the best wife either. We were both I was what, 23, 24 when I got married. He was 23, 24. So we didn't know what the hell we were doing, right? But he was doing some real foul stuff, you know? And just the way he did it, the way we divorced, was just kind of wrong. But he's not from America, right? And so he ended up messing up real bad on the job. He recorded his second wife, the one he married 5 months after we divorced. He recorded her giving him HEAD, and he sent it to his government email and played it on the government computer. So he ended up getting in trouble for that. And he ended up doing some other stuff too that ended up taking away his citizenship. They were working on his citizenship. He was working on getting his citizenship by serving the country. And at the end of his enlistment, they wouldn't let him re-enlist. And they also took away his ability to get his citizenship. So I was like, damn, if that ain't karma, I don't know what is, And a year later, he called me on my birthday a year later to check on me to see how I was doing. But he was out and back at home with his parents, probably with his new wife. I don't know. But no citizenship for you, buddy, But yeah, when people do me dirty, if I still stay in touch with them or if I'm in the vicinity of these people, because I have to be, I've usually been lucky enough to been able to see karma wreak havoc on them every time. As I've gotten older, I've learned to cut ties with people that have done me dirty so I don't keep up with what they got going on. But because I've seen God take care of people in that way that have done me dirty, God's child dirty, when really I was only operating in pureness and kindness and genuine love, and they've done me dirty, they've always gotten theirs, So I know for a fact that the people that did me dirty, especially when I became sober, and they talked so bad about me and brought up every negative thing about me because I no longer wanted to engage with them on that level, I know God got them together. I already know, but I don't need to be around to know that because I know that's how it works. You know what I'm saying? Moving Mountains Monday, moving mountains. We moving mountains over here, Move mountains in your own life. No, don't be in competition with nobody else. Move mountains in your own life and watch God bless you. And that's what he's been doing. I'm not worried about nobody else. Only me, And the more I pour into me, the better results I have. Speaking of pouring into me, if you guys, I'm working on a journal, sobriety planner and journal. This was like the first prototype that I got back from Amazon. Experience, Strength, and Hope. I'm going to be selling it. I had to tweak some things after I got the first prototype back, but in the journal, there's some great quotes in here. I got some quotes from Tupac. I got some quotes from Martin Luther King. I got some quotes. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. By R. Waldo Emerson. So I got quotes in here. I've been using it just to see if it's functional. But this planner belongs to. And then I've got in here calendars up to 2030. That way I don't have to be switching these out online. I got on here how to actually use the journal, right? There's a notes page on here, a page for gratitude, a page to write. These are going to be your ultimate goals for the next 52 weeks. Notes in here, stuff like that. So I've made some improvements to it. The book is going to be a lot bigger because I realize you need more area for notes, especially if you're meeting with your sponsor, going to meetings, listening to things online, and you want to take notes that you want to remember and go over more notes. So that's going to be dropping soon, and I hope you guys will support me. I'll be advertising here on this channel, and hopefully you guys could use it. Anybody who just wants a better life, anybody that wants to improve in all the 5 pillars of your life, which is emotional, mental, physical, financial, and spiritual. You want to improve on those things and be active in improving those things. I think the journal will help. It is 10 p.m. Oh my God, eBay, and you still up? Go to bed. Same here. I've witnessed karma on people who did me wrong, and I see the karma that I've earned exactly. Yo, it be sometimes things happen. I'd be like, oh my gosh, who was I mean to? What did I do to deserve this? Yes. And I think every time that something happens to me and I reflect and I think, damn, where is this coming from? That's probably God let me know, well, this is the consequences of your actions that you did to this person, you know? Because I probably didn't repent for them, probably didn't ask for forgiveness, and I probably sure as heck didn't go to that person and say I'm sorry, like I did that woman today, the lady I yelled at last week. God told me you need to get on the phone and tell her that you're sorry for yelling at her because she didn't deserve that. And she was so appreciative and so forgiving. That really just made my day, and that lets me know that I'm on the right track, you know. And this is what sobriety has done for me, because any other day I would have been like, F her, fuck them, you know. But no, I actually felt bad about that. 10 p.m. Go to bed, eBay. All right, I may have done the things that they said I have, but I'm not who they say I. Thank you. Thank you. I did some things that were just stupid, you know. But to throw those things up in my face, and you're supposed to be a friend, you should be happy that I'm doing better. But no, misery loves company, and when people are stuck at a particular level, they want you down there with them, you know. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm a good time. I know how to party with the best of them, you know. But I'm finally getting to me being that cool person without the alcohol. I needed that before in order to relax and let my inhibitions loose. Now I could just be me. I'm getting back to that. It's taken 2 years to finally get to that. And I'm not fully there yet. I'm just now appreciating the grass and the skies and the clouds and everything. I couldn't appreciate that stuff before. Clouds, who cares? Where's my wine? You know what I'm saying? Yes, that's the power of the Most High we share with him. Yep. Hey, eBay, if you meditate long enough, you will get the answer you seek. Arniba, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. I used to be so opposed to meditation. I tried meditation. Maybe this is when I was pregnant with my son, and I was going to the therapist. And you know what? They ended up firing the therapist. But listen, I went to the therapist, and he said, we're going to meditate right now. He said, close your eyes. And he goes, I want you to imagine you're in an elevator, and we're going to the bottom level, and you get off the elevator. And this is no cap. This is exactly what he said, right? And you get off of the elevator. What do you see? Where are you? Where do you want to be? Imagine yourself in the place that you want to be. And by the time we were done, I said, I've never felt more lonely in my entire life. I ain't doing that again. And I never meditated again until literally 3 weeks ago. I said, I'm going to start meditating for at least 10 minutes. And then I'm going to build up to longer, right? And so I only did it one time. But do you know, oh my God, I can't remember what time it was, but I have a prayer rug, right? It's a Muslim prayer rug that I brought back from Jordan. And it's right down the side of my bed. And I got down on there and I crossed my legs, Indian style, and I had my hands out. And I'm just talking to God, and just listening and listening. And no lie, something that I had been wondering about in my life, it snapped. And it had to do with my son. And it was just as clear as day. Just as clear as day. And once I was done praying and meditating, I got up, I went into my son's room, and I prayed over him. And that issue that I had with him, no more. I'm able to accept certain things and to just go with the flow and live life on life's terms. And whatever it was, it doesn't bother me anymore. Meditation does work, and that's when God talks to you, when you can clear your mind and just be open to receive everything that he has for you. And that is so true. Thank you for saying that, Arniva. Self-preservation is the number one rule in life. We have to preserve ourselves because, hey, if we don't take care of ourselves, we ain't going to be able to take care of nobody else. Not to mention the fact that ain't nobody else going to do it for you. Meditation is becoming one with yourself. That's what I'm learning. I also, listen, y'all, I had a dream. This was 2 nights ago. I had some crazy dream. In the dream, it was just different things was just happening. I'm like, what is going on? And I'm not one of those people that can have lucid dreams. I had one lucid dream, just one. And I'll be praying to God, please let me have another lucid dream. I just want to talk to my mom. Please, please, please. Will not happen. That was the only time I was able to have a lucid dream. And a lucid dream, for those that don't know, is a dream where you actually realize that you're dreaming while you're in the dream. I can't have those. And there's a reason for it. God knows what he's doing. But I have not been able to have another lucid dream with my mom and my sister. So anyways, I was having this dream and everything was just going wrong. Everything was going wrong in this dream. And I woke up and I was frustrated, like I was mad, and I was just thinking about things. And then my mind, you know how stream of consciousness works, you think of one negative thing and then it spirals and spirals and spirals until you just whatever. And I said, you know what, stop. So I looked at my phone and it was literally 3:05. And I said, 3:05. They say when you wake up at 3 in the morning, that's the witching hour. That's the time you need to be talking to God. So I turned on my light. I got down on my prayer rug and I prayed to God. I prayed to God, and I don't know how long that was, but it was more than 10 minutes. And I prayed and prayed and prayed. And then I started reading my Bible. God was just taking me to different things, and I ended up on Acts. You know, because at the end of the day, it's really all about our actions and how we act and how we behave that we are being judged by. Not by where I live, not by the car that I got, not by the amount of subscribers I got, not by how many people that watch me. God is judging us based on our actions and our deeds, you know. And then I got up and I went and I prayed for my son. And I just thank God for obedience, for putting obedience in my heart, you know. And so that's where I'm at right now. So you woke up in the dream. Yeah, well, yes. So the lucid dream that I was having, it was my sister and my mom was on the couch. And I was standing up like at the doorway. And my mom was talking about something. And then my sister was talking about something. I don't remember the words anymore. But I looked at them and I said, oh my gosh. And my sister's like, what? What's up, Inda? Because that's what they call me. My first name is actually Muinda, M-U-I-N-D-A, right? That's why I just tell people call me Mo, because people like to fuck it up. My granny couldn't even say my name right. I'm like, Inda, come here, Inda, right? But everybody in my family, for the most part, calls me Inda. So she's like, what you talking about, Inda? What's wrong? What's wrong? And I was like, this may have been before my sister passed. But I said, you are not here anymore, and then I woke up and I cried so hard because I just wanted to hold my mom. I had so many things on the tip of my tongue that I was gonna just tell my mom, like, Mom, guess what, I'm sober, I don't drink no more, I'm doing this, like I wanted to just go in and just tell her everything that I'm doing and how much I loved her, and I just wanted to touch her. And then I woke up. Dang. And I haven't been able to dream like that again ever since. All I wanted to do was just say hi to my mom. I just wanted to hug her, man. So all I could do is just pray and say, God, just please let my mom know wherever she is that I love her. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate everything. I may talk shit, you know what I'm saying, because she wasn't a perfect mom. But at the end of the day, my mom was my biggest cheerleader. Everything I did was to